Good evening, y'all. Um, yes, it is evening. I'm about to go to bed. I forgot to videotape when I got home from work because I had to work later today. Usually I get off early on Tuesdays, but because we still had people sick, I had to stay. Like yesterday, like on Monday, I came to work 7:43. I was late, and I asked my boss, "Where's everybody at?" 'Cause it was just me and her. She goes, "Everybody called off sick though, just you and me, and one of the other girl that do drivers, which is Geneva." And I'm like, "What do you mean? It's just me and Geneva and you." And my boss stays in her office and does her work. She comes out and work too, but she has office work to do. Well, everybody was sick, like literally called off, and you all, it was busy. I'm talking about like busy. Like when I opened that door at 8 o'clock, there was already 9 people out there waiting to come in. 8 of them had title work, and that's what I do. I do titles, give plates, renew registration, placards, duplicate titles, duplicate placards, whatever. I do everything but driver's license. I do not take the driver license picture. I don't process any information. Now, starting at the end of the year, I will have to learn that because everybody has to be cross trained. If you don't want to be cross trained, then you will lose your job because you have to know it. So I'm trying to wait till the last possible minute, y'all. So one of the ladies I had like 11 titles, y'all, and 11 registrations too with those titles. So they want to get titles put in their name and get plates with that. And some of them were out of state titles. So when you have out of state titles, we had to have um, an IDOD, which is a VIN. It's a VIN and a odometer verification. So that was took a while. Eventually, my boss came out and helped out after I was out there for an hour and so because she had office work to do. And then another girl who is off, she came in, but she came at like close to lunchtime, and it was just busy, 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 y'all. And in the midst of all that busyness, I started to hurt. Yes, I have a pain patch, but I had a breakthrough pain, and I'm just like, oh my God. I do have two 15-minute breaks. So I'm like, I might have to take those two 15-minute breaks back to back to get my pain pill time to work. Because usually it takes between 30 to 45 minutes for it to work. And then I'm pretty cool, maybe. So I was glad when Monday was over. Today, one of the girls came back, the other one's still sick, and it wasn't as busy. So I thank God for that. It wasn't as busy, guys. But I did start hurting again. It was weird, you guys. I got my pain patch up again. When I first got on the pain patch, it was zero point 0.5 macromilligrams. Then the pain doctor upped it to 7.5. And then a month later, which is this month, it's 10. And I still had to take so far since I started the patch, or actually last week before I started the patch, I've been taking like 2 pills a day on top of the pain patch. And so far, I think I took one yesterday and one today. So I don't know what's going on. I do have PET scan in 2 days. I will let you guys know what those scans are once I get the results. So just see what's going on, guys. I'm just exhausted. Then I have to work tomorrow. And I think my boss told me today it's just gonna be me and her until the other girl who comes to work and usually she don't have to be there till 11. And I'm just like, but that's a long time, you all guys, when you open that door and you got like 9 to 15 people just lined up outside to come in, and they all want to be doing titles. Sometimes, sometimes they go do driver license, and I'd be like, "Oh Lord, please let them do driver license." I know that's wrong because we only got one girl that do driver license or that does only driver's license. But I know that's wrong, but I be doing that praying sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But that's all right. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna have my PET scan. Actually, I have my PET scan first in the morning, like at 7:30 in the morning. And then right after I'm done with my PET scan, I go to my doctor appointment, you guys, and I'll see my oncologist and we will do the blood work and I'll see her, then go downstairs for my injection. Then I can go home. Usually, when I have to do the PET scan, I hate doing the PET scans because number one, I hate needles. I hate having to do the blood work because they need a needle. And usually, because there is a lady, though, you guys, at the clinic that does my blood work. I love her. I don't remember her name, y'all, but I wrote it in the text so I could, remember. I think her name's Donna. I'm not too sure. I could be wrong. And I asked for her because she's an older nurse and she usually gets it on the first try. I love her to death. But when I go do those PET scans, y'all, I don't know if they just have newbies or something, but it's like they want to poke and poke and, oh, we can't find the vein. I've always had hard veins to find before I got sick. So with treatments and stuff, I don't know, my veins just got smaller or what's going on, but they want to poke, poke, poke. So since I've been doing treatments and surgeries I've been having, they usually, have to get that ultrasound machine to find the vein so they can put the needle in for the PET scan. And even sometimes with the ultrasound, they're like, okay, we see the vein, but okay, we don't see it. So I don't know what's going on. But I just hate that. Plus, whatever that contrast stuff they're using makes me sick. And what I'm dreading is that I have to go do that first. And that always, I've never once done that PET scan where I don't get nauseous and sick. And then I have to go get injection on top of that. I'm not going to be a happy person, you guys, Thursday when I come home. And then I have to go to work Friday. If I don't feel good, I might be calling in Friday like everybody else is calling in, y'all. I don't know. We'll see. So that's what I'm doing. But besides that, everything's been, I guess, the same. Um, I, re- I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it was like 2 videos ago where I was talking about how it was sort of hard, for me because my husband and I live in a state where we have no family. All of our families is either in Arizona or California. And we got, relatives in other states, but I'm just talking about the majority of them is over in Arizona. And so you just don't have that support system. I love my church family. They're awesome, but they have their own lives to live. But I have to give props out, you guys, to my amazing, wonderful husband. This July 18th, we would be married 14 years. And actually, before when we were dating, I was sick. We thought it was IBS. It wasn't as often, and it wasn't like it is now. But but he still married me with IBS and everything else. Okay, what we thought was IBS. But he has been such a strong tower for me in physical. I believe in God. God is my all. But I'm talking about a physical person. My husband has been amazing. He drives me to my appointments. When I have my surgery, all three of my surgeries have been hours away from us, like 3+ hours away one way. And he had to take me like before the surgery, like blood work, then for the surgery, and then to, follow, how you got to go back. I think it's like 2 weeks after surgery. So, so he's been, and remember, three surgery in the first year. This is almost a year and a half now. And so he's been so good. If I want to go somewhere, he'll take me and drive me because I get tired. I'm just tired all the time. So he didn't want me to fall asleep at the wheel like I did like about a year ago. So the only place that I really drive is around town because we live in a small town. And my job is less than 10 minutes from my house. And then yeah, Walmart is less than 10 minutes the opposite direction. So yeah, I mean, when I'm sick, throwing up, in a lot of pain, crying, he prays for me. He just sits there and just hold me. I mean, he's very patient. When I can't do anything, he washes the dishes, you guys, washes clothes, make up the bed, even though he don't do it the right way or my way. But I'm still grateful, y'all. Even though later when I feel better, I make it up my way. Don't tell him, okay? And so he's very supportive husband, and I love him to death. I'm so blessed to have him. I said because I have to go through this. what I'm going through, I'm glad that I have him to go through with me. And I am appreciative for my daughters. They call and check up on me at least once a week, if not more than that. Um, I have four daughters, so they call when they can. And then I have my work family. And to be honest, I see my work family more than I see my church family and my family, my biological whatever family. And I love those ladies. They crazy. You get a bunch of women in the office together. It's crazy, y'all. If you're a woman, don't take no offense, you guys, because I'm a woman too, and I know how we are. We don't need to be together in the office like five, six women together. That's like when you living at home with your mom and you just drive each other crazy. Same concept, just add five or six more women to that picture. Then you know what I'm talking about. But they have been a great support, great support to me, and I love all of them. But that's all I want to talk about. I'm about to go to bed because I am tired, and I have to be at work for like 7:40. And I ain't lying. Lately, I've been waking up. I've been hitting that alarm like my alarm go off at 6. Y'all, I would turn that thing off, and I would get up at 7:10, knowing that I need to get up and get dressed. And it take me about 3 minutes to put on my vintage boots on, guy, because I got to lace them all up. So I'm gonna try to get up early tomorrow. So let me, get off here. I will report back what happened, with my testing. If I don't, okay, get my report back before I make the video for Friday video, I will definitely let you guys know on Monday video, which should be, I don't know what day it is, y'all. Whatever. But I will let you guys know. So you guys have a blessed evening, and I'll see you later.